What's going on, my friends? It is the Beard here, but today we are back once again in the Hunter Call of the Wild. Had a little bit of a pop there on that intro. How's it going, my friends? Welcome to the stream, and thank you for joining me here today. I'm ever excited about things that are happening, moving, and shaking within our community and our growing channel, and we'll get into that in a moment, but I want to thank everybody for taking the time out of your very busy day and schedule to come and join me here in this lovely landscape we like to call Layton Lakes. And man, does it feel good today. Hello, everybody, here in the live chat. We've got Muzzled Apollo. Hello, my friend Chris Mullen. Yes, sir, you made it. Good talking with you earlier. Hunter Motts, how are you doing, my friend? Thank you for joining me. Wow, guys, I tell ya, it is things have been moving and shaking on our channel. I would like to, before I start, give a lot of appreciation and a very, very big shout out to Mr. Zaggy DK. You have been absolutely amazing and very instrumental for a lot of the hype lately surrounding us. You just create a buzz everywhere you go, my man, and you leave some pretty big shoes to fill. So I will do my best to slip my Slice 13s in there and see how we make out. So what are we doing today, my friends? We are doing another diamond hunt. That's right, the hunt for diamonds is in full effect, and I just can't wait to get going. I'm pretty pumped. We're gonna poke around in an area that I haven't done a whole lot with, at least on here. Nico Nell, what's happening, my friend? Thank you for joining, and thank you. Yes, good luck, he says, and I very much appreciate that. I saw your 900 whitetail. You posted in Discord there. That was fantastic. And if you are new to the station, if you are new to the channel here, my friends, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Hit the little bell beside it. Do it with two hands if you gotta. And that way you'll know everything that's going on and we can hang out again. And if you really want to get into it like a lot of my friends here today in the live chat, all you gotta do is go and jump into that Discord link. That's right, it is the hub of our community. Some very experienced hunters and great guys and gals. There's always something going on, a hunt to be had, a game to be played, a laugh to be shared. So hit that link and come on in. Okay, so what are we doing? Well, what does it mean to do a diamond hunt? That means that you as the viewer will not see me take any unnecessary risks. I will not be shooting at anything that I do not believe has the potential to, well, I won't shoot anything that's not blue. If it's blue, it's going to die. If it's pink, it might survive. It just depends if it gets in our way. If we need to take it, we will. So what are we taking? Let me show you my loadout. We'll go ahead and jump into my inventory here. We have got the Whitlock 3030, fantastic gun, extremely accurate. The Rangemaster 338, aka my boomstick. Of course, we've got all of our scents and everything with us, and I'm bringing the Hawk Edge, the Compo 70. Man, this thing has some punch. Oh, I love it. Michael Brown Jr., welcome to the stream, my friend. We're just getting underway, getting things happening. But I said it right at the beginning. I'm going to say it again. You guys, if you have not checked out Zaggy's channel, that's Zaggy DK. He is in our Discord. You need to go and check him out, man. The man is electric. His live streams are absolutely exciting. And a big round of applause. He got his second diamond today. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yes, sir. He got that this morning. A big, beautiful moose. It is posted in our Discord, but he does have a video up, and please go check that out. And there's a big, giant, bearded shout-out for Nathaniel Hellenbrand. Generally pops in around this time, my friend. Thank you for joining us here today. And let's get going, guys. So where are we going? We're starting here once again at Chila Outpost, one of my favorite spots. We're going to move down here and see if we can get some does to start with, because, unfortunately, last night, hunting with a few of our members in the community, I had a deer that didn't want to die, and I had to go. I was falling asleep. So we're going to go and punch some of those out real quick. And then we're going to head back and work this area a little bit, because last night I was dropping bucks and bulls left and right around here, and it was insane. So without any further ado, let's get down to this. I can't believe it either, Muzzled. It's absolutely crazy. Hendry, what's happening, my friend? Thank you for joining us here. You're right at the beginning. I hope you guys all like the new intro. I want to give a really big shout out. Let's just go ahead and start calling these in, because I do need them. And see if we can see it over here. Probably just get him to walk right up to us. A big shout out to Frederick. Now, I do not have a link to his channel yet. There's a few things I didn't get accomplished today. There's someone that was supposed to be made a moderator, one of our Patreons, who I do apologize. I didn't get it done for this stream. I was just so busy. I got all this artwork from Frederick, who is a very talented individual. It's great. We've got new avatars. We've got new banners on our page and stuff for Twitch. It's just, I'm loving it. Now, some of you in Discord have already had a chance to see it. I've already put some of it up and changed our avatars. It is already up on the YouTube page. However, the avatars don't change right away. Let me just see some of them. Let me check. Here, we hit that button there. And I'm going to type test in the stream. And it's still not right. Okay, so I wanted to see if it was updated yet. That was a temporary one I threw up. That really looks like I've got sick, caught a cold or something. Oh, Muzzled Apollo, thank you so much. You really do love the new intro. I appreciate that. That is fantastic. I thought it was great. Well, hello, Dave McNabb. Welcome to the stream following Zaggy D's suggestion. Thank you very much. Zaggy is an upstanding individual. I've given him just a big shout out here. Nothing but love for that man. Very, very conscious of other people. He just gives his time to all these people, and I just think that we need to give back to him. So once again, if you haven't yet, you need to go and subscribe to that man. Hit the little bell. Do it with two hands if you gotta. And make sure you catch one of his live streams. I know he live streams on Sunday, and he puts out content around that throughout the weekend. It's just fantastic. Mr. Mason Cell Shot Gaming is in the house. Great stream over there, bud. I'm sorry I didn't get to catch more. Just, we'll hang out here for a second. If you guys haven't checked out Cellshot, he is another very talented individual doing a lot of games lately. A lot of Subnautica stuff, which I gotta tell you, I bought the game and never got to play it. And I'm regretting it because it looks like a blast. He's been streaming over on Twitch. He does have a channel here on YouTube, and I'm sure he'd love some love, and I would appreciate it. Some love, not love. Liam, what's going on, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Before we get going here, and I was hoping to do this earlier, but I've just been editing like a madman, working on that intro, trying to add stuff, and Dave McNabb just rolled in on the subscription. Harley, thank you, my friend. Welcome to the channel, and I hope you enjoy. But yeah, I didn't get a chance to come out and knock down a whole bunch of does. I probably should have just kept moving. I thought there was going to be one coming in here, but they'll bark at us in a second. We're going to head down to that lake, get our consec harvest up, so that we can go and shoot these diamonds. And as I was saying, I would have really loved to have done that beforehand, but man, there's been so much going on. Oh, well, I hit Zaggy's bell, and it's ringing right now. Won't stop, you broke it. Nice work, Muzzled. Very nice job indeed out of girl. The support coming out, guys, is just amazing. You are all absolutely fantastic. The Discord. Oh man, we got the tongue-tied and twisted going on. The Discord's been growing by leaps and bounds, and we've made some new friends. There's some really cool peeps in there. And we got a new game up on the channel. I know some of you have seen it, and I'll put a little reminder out there. We do have a Steam Key giveaway going. In fact, not one, or two, we got 3 keys to give away from the developer for fishing the Barents Sea. Now, I'll tell you, if you like simulation games, and chances are if you're watching this, you might, or some might call this an animal murder simulator. But if you like the simulation games, I'm telling you right now, it has so much promise, tons of fun. I got a few videos up on it, but there's plenty out there, like the Wobbly Captain and Northern Alex, that are covering it, and it's just great. It's tons of fun. It's more of a fishing ship simulator than anything else, although you do have to gut the fish. And if you want a good laugh, go watch me try my hand with a virtual knife. A gun I can handle, but gutting the fish, I have a hell of a hard time. Okay, so we got all kinds of deer around here. We're going to see if we can just get them in to get our harvest up, and then we can get on with this. But that's okay. It's all right. I think getting the harvest up at the beginning here gives us a chance to chit-chat and kind of get things going. Oh, yes. Oh, well, Mason says, that's Cellshot Games. When you hear me say Mason, he stopped streaming to come and watch me, and I feel honored, my man. Honored. Absolutely. And, yeah, it's, dude, I'm telling you, that Subnautica game just looks fantastic. Let's see. Muzzle says she just realized that the bike looks a lot like one Jacob Black rode in Twilight. Well, I'm not much of a Twilight fan, so I'll take your word on that. We might even get some bucks in here tooting on that horn a wee bit. And we'll see what comes up. Let me make sure that we've got the whole loadout. Oops, everything all set up here. We have our 420s equipped. We do 102 of those. We got plenty of ammo. We are good. Bad time to check, but I'm so disheveled today. So much going on. Do I know how to super chat on iPad? Chris, I'm really not even sure, my friend. I believe you need to link an account, a Visa, that type of thing. I don't have super chat. I'm very young. I don't get to say that too often. To YouTube. Oh, man, I just kind of put it in my mouth there. My foot. My big old foot. But yes, I'm newish to YouTube. We haven't gotten that far. We are a young and growing channel, and holy are we growing these days. Just hit the 300 mark there last night and still climbing, and it's just been fantastic. If you really do want to support the channel, there is an option for Streamlabs or Patreon. But again, that is your decision, and everything is, of course, muchly appreciated, but not necessary, my friends. And here we go. So, man, did I murder everything on the map here last night? Look at all the footprints. In this area, normally you can just sit here and they come for days. Now, I guarantee you they're walking up right now, but they're probably down by the water. It is 9:20 in the morning, so they should be on their way up. They don't really hang around there too long. Well, they're not supposed to in real life, but hey, in these games, you know how it goes. You get it. Okay, so we will move forward now. There's a few more things I need to do. I hope there isn't too much of a bad echo coming through. I hope there's no echo at all, to be completely honest. I've tried to get rid of it. I have a little bit of an issue with, I don't like using a headset. So I am going to use a headset, especially when I have someone else in the stream, so that way their voice comes through with crystal clarity and no issues with it. Ha ha. Jacob is hot and Edward looks like a fairy. Well, they all kind of look like fairies, I gotta be honest. But that's just, this big guy's opinion, But I do like the whole vampire themed thing. It's pretty good. Just can't complain about it. Ah, yes. This is where you got the 900 whitetail. Really, my friend. I've had a lot of luck right here in this exact same spot. Tons of luck, in fact. And right down to the water. And I've had some monsters, but not monster enough, and so we'll hope that we get something. The animals migrated, Muzzle says. Probably your posse is recruiting new animals to run you over. I would not doubt it. They're lined up right now laughing at me and giggling because they know I want to shoot them. So when I don't want to shoot them, that's when they'll come out. Okay, we're just going to keep moving because nothing is coming and I don't understand. I haven't given a whole ton of time here for respawns on this map, and we did kill a whole bunch down here, but the hunting pressure unfortunately is still here. We have moved into hunting pressure. I was not paying attention to that. Just so much happening. Oh, man. I'm certainly hoping so, Nathaniel. Man, all we can do is try. And it's, you know, it's kind of a numbers game. And I've been all over the map. I've been trying to clear out as many of the blues, if you want to say, you know, the bucks and the bulls, from everywhere that is absolutely possible, from all the areas that I know to be good, with the hopes that, you know, a diamond potential will spawn in its place. Now, we did hunt this one last stream, hence this spot right here, hence the old bloodstains on the map. So I gotta be honest, I'm not expecting to see a whole lot down here, but I thought they would be around this area. There's a doe right there. We'll go and pick her up, I suppose. And we'll give her some lovingly calls here as we move towards this tree. Oh, and Mrs. Beard is in the house. How are you, dear? Hi. Hi. Yes, I didn't do the dishes today. Oh, man. But I'm here to fill the freezer with some virtual meat. I hope that works. And Weirdos Incorporated just came in. Big shout out, buddy. Thank you for coming and joining us. One of my longtime supporters here and what I would like to call a YouTube friend. We've been back and forth on each other's channel, helping each other out with some loving comments and support. If you haven't checked him out, he has a great series going right now in VR, PlayStation VR. He's doing Paranormal Activity. And I love the game. I have to tell you now. I never got to finish it. You're going to pass me soon, weirdos. But not yet. Not yet. I know what you have in store, and I can't wait to watch it. And he does have one up I didn't get to see today, so I will go back and take a peek at that once we're done here. SL Gaming just arrived. Hello, my friend, and thank you for joining us. Is today the day? This is the question. Oh, Nico, okay, my friend, I completely understand. Thank you for staying up to come and show some support. I hopefully will have a picture of a diamond to post in the live stream, or to post in Discord from the live stream for you when you wake up. Oh, you just bagged a gold moose, says SL Gaming. And elk 30 minutes after you got home from work. That's a fantastic way to come home from work, I gotta be honest. And I feel like I should have went somewhere else to get my harvest up, because there's just, oh, she's right there. We'll just move a little closer. She'll come in. Yes, I heard you. You saw me. I know. I'm not so sneaky right now. If this is a bush ninja, jeez, man, don't be afraid of bush ninjas in that case. Well, you hear us coming a mile away. But here she comes. We'll bring her in and try not to spook the area any worse than the hunting pressure is. We'll hit it with the bow if we get her closer. Okay, likes are going up. Nice. Zaggy was right about your voice. Mighty and energetic. Is that what he said? Oh, man, that is fantastic. You know what? We've had a lot of fun. Had a great time there. Just even hanging out in Zaggy's stream the other day. Just sort of lending my typing voice. I was just hanging out to try, be fun with and interact with everybody, because I love it, man. I like being on the other side of the screen just as much as I do being on this side of the screen, and I really do thoroughly enjoy it. And you're just in the wrong spot. We can't see you. We'll see if you're gonna go that way. We're gonna go this way and see what happens. How you doing? We'll spot you, and I'm 0 to 20, and you're down. Okay, so there's one. Boo ha ha ha. I had absolutely zero enthusiasm behind that boo ha, because I'm telling you right now, I don't like having to get my consec harvest back up, but it does happen. And she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Well, yes, absolutely. Thank you for the ditty. Oh, and the harvests are up. Okay, so that deer last night was glitched. We don't need to stand here. We can get moving to where I want to be. So let's run out of this hole, because it is a hole with all this hunting pressure. I don't know who did that. Who would kill all these animals in such a lovely location? So off we go. Golden Steeler, thank you so much. I'm assuming your subs must be sent to private, or you would have got the big Welcome, Harley, riding with your name on the screen for everybody to see and rejoice. But welcome to the channel, my friend, and welcome to the stream. We're here today looking for some diamonds. I've got a pretty good feeling about things. We're just going to boogie on back up and out of here, out of this hunting pressure, which is where we were last stream. And thank you once again for your subscription. And if anybody here is new, I would urge you to hit that subscription and the little bell beside it. Do it with two hands if you gotta. And that way we can hang out again. Our live streams are every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So check that because, I'm kind of living in the past. A lot of you live in the future, and nobody shares the winning lotto numbers. It's a terrible state of affairs. Legend Godzilla, what is happening, my man? Welcome to the stream. The beard is growing great, and it's feeling a bit frosty tonight. It's leading me. I can't even help it. It's telling me which way to go here. We're going to go see if we can find ourselves in this area right here. Something worthy to kill, because, man alive, does it look good. Okay, well, are we out of it yet? Are we out of it? We're out of it. Yes, sir. Not a little bit out of it, if you know what I'm saying. We'll just keep checking what's barking at us here. We're pulling a lot of the does from our calls on our way down to the lake out of the area we want to head into. And that's good, because those of you that regularly hang out with me here, you know that, what do we call them, muzzled? What's the name of the does? I know as soon as she hears it, she's going to throw it in there. They are my posse, and by posse, they flock to me. Not because I'm great, not because I'm the best hunter or anything along those sorts, because they like to step on me. I'm often laying on the ground and get stepped on, trampled, killed, absolutely straight up wrecked. Oh, man. Well, Chris, we do have some games on the channel that we have been covering, and a lot of what we do is along the simulation style and outdoorsy games. There's a few fishing games that I've been looking at. There's actually the Barents Sea fishing, which is a whole lot of fun. We just spooked something off in the distance there. I'm not sure what it was. We're just kind of rolling on up. We got the wind not really working on this angle. We'll maybe go around the lake before we push in too far here. See if we can find anything this way. We'll get our scent eliminator. That is not the scent eliminator. How dare you? I hate that they make that separate from the rest of the scents. But yeah, the Barents Sea, fishing the Barents Sea, is a great little game that just came out. And we are doing a giveaway here on the channel. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, it is a whole lot of fun. Go check it out. Check out the boats. Now, I've only got a few episodes out and then the giveaway episode. But there's some pretty cool stuff in that game, and it's really neat. Dave McNabb, I love Norden. We were just there. Wasn't last stream, was the stream before and the stream before that. So I've come down to this area here, had lots of luck. I know of diamonds that have come out of here and out of here, and some that have been real close. And so we're here to try and find one. I will be heading back up to Norden tomorrow. So tomorrow's stream at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Here we go. So we're going to head on up here to this blind. But that's where we're going to start and see what we can do there. And hopefully it just goes great. Ooh, Legend Godzilla's going to go play some Hunter Classic. Very nice, my friend. Still need to make time for that game, but things have been so busy here. Uname, thank you so much for joining us here today. Welcome to the stream. One of our esteemed Patreons and community members. Big round of applause. Thank you so much for your support. And, The Forest is a great game. I've played it, and I love it. I love survival games. I would consider those kind of simulatory. Could that be a word? Can we make that a word? I would definitely consider that. That would be a whole lot of fun. All sorts of stuff. We do, and some of you, I don't know if those of you in our community, I'm sure most of you heard by now, but we do have community servers up. I think the one up at the moment is Ark, but we can split those and have two up at once. And we had a Minecraft going for a while for some of our Minecrafters, and but if we do have some requests, that's something we can definitely look into. Okay, so we're gonna set up here now, see what we can pull up to us, and sort this area right out. I'm feeling pretty pumped about it. We were down here last night and found some real big ones. And it was just great. Mrs. Beard does not hunt in Call of the Wilds. She really just likes to come and hang out with all you guys. She's a very social girl. She likes to hang out in Discord with us lately. She doesn't sign into Discord to chat. She's in there and she'll type chat, but she generally talks through my mic, and it's a big party, man. Lots of fun. You should come and hang out. Come and say hi. We've had some real good times. Now, Tonight I won't be up as late as I have been lately, and I do apologize. I have to work tomorrow. I know it's my off season, but I do actually have to work. Okay, 85 kilogram. He's moving off with the wind, the jerk. We'll maybe see about going and checking him out, but let's just see what we got in the area first. We'll move over to a tree here, and we'll chat for a moment while we call everything in. This is a great tactic. It's not one I see a ton of people do, but these callers are God in this game. They will call things in with up to just over 200 meters, and we've had so much luck doing this. Okay, so what do we got? Oh, Nico says he's going to watch the stream and then sleep when it's done. Well, thank you very much, my friend. We love having you here, and your support is very much appreciated. Yes, Cell Shot, you're right. So that's what Cell was just saying here. Mason was saying, if this area is anything like it was the other night, Mason and I came here for a bow hunt and destroyed the area. And then last night I was out with Tengo and Melon Popper, a couple more of our community members there in Discord, and Cell Shot was with us at the beginning of it. But then we all ended up coming here. Well, a few of us came here, actually. Tengo and I did. And what a riot, man. And we found some real big uns. Real big uns. It was certainly a lot of fun. 7 Days to Die, Uname. That is a good one. We do have the server supports it, and I've actually considered doing it. There's a couple mods I was looking at. I'm feeling very impatient, and I know this works for us, and it's something we do, but I don't want to sit here. I want to go and find them. So we're going to go and find them. We're going to see what we can find here. We'll maybe get a warning call, see what we can spot in the distance. Anything that's close by would have hurt us and would start coming towards us. But I just don't want to sit. Okay, so I'm not sure where you're calling from. And I don't know what it was. I didn't get the call. So it's reasonably close. Should only take us a minute to call this in and see what happens. I'm sure that we could convince people to play 7 Days to Die Udemy. That is a fantastic game. It's one that I don't have a lot of experience in. I've played most of the survival style games, but that's just one I haven't done. So I'd love to do it. Chris says he's going to check out the Patreon after the stream. It's okay, my friend. And the Patreon, so keep in mind, we are a young channel, and everything has just been happening like gangbusters. Oh, I can hear it. I've been trying to get everything all set up. And Patreon is up, but it does not have all the content I want it to have. But I will not forget those that are early supporting Patreons. You will most definitely be looked after as the channel grows here. Because, you're in it ground up. Okay, it's coming from this direction. Nothing else, just this. And we're in a bad spot, so we're in a really bad spot to come from that direction. We'll go ahead and back up. I wish I knew what was coming in on me right now. Yeah, we're not going to have a whole lot of chance on this one, so we'll get it in close and drop it and see what it is. I really don't want to be shooting at does, but oh, hey, how you doing? Where'd you go? Well, we'll take it. Oh no. I glitched on that one, my friends. It's going down, just not quite fast enough. And when I first looked at it, I just shot so quick, I thought I saw a rack on it. And I just wanted to clear it because I saw that other doe walking over on top of me. Okay, off into the bush over there it goes. I don't know what else we have here. We won't have spooked too much too fast, but we'll see as we move along what else we can pick up. I hate walking into the wind. We're in a bit of a bad spot that way, but we'll see what we can pull out here. Collateral Hits Official is in the house. Let me tell you, my friends, if you enjoyed that new intro that we just put out, that music, that awesome beat pumping away in the background, that is Collateral's handiwork. I've told you all before that he is a talented individual, and I wasn't joking. There it is, right there. Yeah, baby, yeah. Okay, so we're out. He's not happy with what he's smelling. Let's see if we can... We're going to gussy ourselves up a little bit here. Let's get some blacktail scent pumping on the bar, too. And hopefully he doesn't break before he smells that goodness, because you don't want to know what it was we just sprayed all over ourselves. If you are a hunter, you will understand. Oh no, am I honestly having an issue already? No, I just happened to put that on the wrong one. Ha ha ha. I've tried to do it too quick. Let's take a boo. Let's see, is he still there? He is still there. About 81 out. We're going to pull our Whitlock out here and zero in for 100. And if he gives us a good shot, just like that, we will drop him. Oh no! Oh man, that's 2 in a row! Oh, that's a terrible state of affairs. Okay, we will go and pick him up. Hopefully he didn't take it in the spine, obviously, which is what I was going for. I'm not too used to this 30-30. It's something I've really just started playing with in the last couple weeks. So hopefully that was a better hit than it looked. I don't believe it was. We got this doe we got to pick up here. Mr. Wreckage, thank you for joining me. I'm sorry I'm falling behind in the chat. I was watching what was happening around me here. Riki Racer, thank you for joining me as well. And we're just off to a great old start. We wounded a doe, and it looks like we may have just, well, I don't know. We might have got a bit of a kill bonus on it, but I was going for spine on an awkward angle. But I did have the downward shot, so I thought I might have made it. Should have let him turn. That is most likely... Oh, did this go the other way? I can see blood here. This will most likely lose me some points on the quick kill, but I would like to think that he went down pretty quick. So we'll go and take a peek at him. Nice rack, though. Certainly a nice rack. I want to take the diamond with the bow. The bow is my favorite thing to use in the game. Oh, he did look lovely, and it is urine. It absolutely is urine. That's what we just sprayed all over ourselves, and my posse is getting better at tricking me. Yes, that's right. That is right. And what do we got over here? We have a warning call. It won't let me track you. That's okay. We're just going to go ahead and walk this now. It shouldn't be too far, I hope. But it's all right. It's pulling us away from the scent so we can walk back at that lake. There it is, in fact, just up ahead. And we're going to do a loop around and go back in and pick up on that trail of that buck. I found last night, I tell you, I wish Tango was here. Must have been about 5 bucks back to back. I had them resting. I had some close to max level. I see a doe over in the distance. Yes, we'll go ahead and drop down here. We'll pick that up. I should not have wasted my time with this old girl. But it is what it is. I'm too excited. I'm too trigger happy right now. I want to be blasting these bucks left and bloody right, but you know how it goes. Scott Jones, welcome, my friend. Thank you for joining the stream, and welcome to another diamond hunt, where the diamonds are hopefully plentiful, and the bad shots shouldn't be around. You know what I'm saying? But thank you, my friend, for joining up. That's fantastic. We got some great people here. You guys are all fantastic. You make me look forward to these streams. And maybe someday this is something that will focus more on more of a full-time basis. But, you know, I got to pay the bills. And so for now, it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and once on the weekend. We're going to try and keep it on Saturdays because it's a fun day. And, you know, there's a lot of people around. We can generally get a bunch of us in to hang out. But if things happen, you know, I'm going to keep the weekend kind of loosey-goosey. I just don't want to conflict with Zaggy on Sundays because I really like hanging out in his streams. Guy's tons of fun, man. Just an absolute riot. So, yeah, and there we go. Okay, Michael Brown Jr., no problem. Go and get your schoolwork done. And if you get her done, you want to come on back, we will be here for the next couple at least, my friend. And hopefully you don't miss it. But if we do, if we do happen to get something while you're gone, at least we will have it forever immortalized on YouTube. All right. Yes, Collateral. I can't begin to give you enough props, my man. And you guys should have heard how humble he was. He was so, no, I don't know. I could do more. I don't think he was as happy with it as I was. I was ecstatic. Now, you'll notice I did take the orchestra part out in the beginning. I just couldn't fit it in with the way I kind of worked things. But I've still got it, and I will use that orchestra part in it later because I love the horn instruments. It sounds fantastic. Okay, let's just take a peek up here and see if the buck... If it was a bad shot, he would have ran through this way, and we'll see blood somewhere along here. What do we got? Little bear tracks? No, they're deer. I can hear you barking. Are you just following me? Like, come on, man. My posse is following me. And they're giving me the gears. Okay, so we did have a blacktail drop. Some droppings going down. We'll just take a peek. Oh, hey. Snuck right up on that one with the wind and everything in its face. I don't want it. You can spook and run away. Just don't hit me. Look, I'm right here. Run away. Make sure there's nothing else that's spooked with it. And we appear to be okay. So the buck might just not have made it this far. We'll head back in and see what we can find. I was liking the size of those tracks we found over there. But we did have one down, so that may have been the same one. We'll have to try and find this and see what we can see. Now we're going to move down to the water's edge and come back up that way to find the track. We'll see if we can pick up on it if it did happen to come through here. But this is just such a fantastic location. And we'll just give a little scope, a little glass off in the distance. Okay. Yes, Michael Brown Jr., he's always here for our live streams and very supportive, and I'm sure we'll see him again. He generally gets his homework done and is able to make it back, so we do look forward to that very much so, my friend. Oh, you know, Collateral, I appreciate that. He says it's mine and I can do whatever I want with it. Whoa. Pretty bold statement. But it's a work of art, man. It really is. I love what you do in your channel. There's our buck right there. We have got 0 in the way of bonus on this thing. We'll be lucky to see a bronze. Unless it wouldn't be a diamond at level 4. We need to hit a 5 on that, or I would have chanced calling it in. Would have been nice to drop a gold from there, but let's take a look. Nice looking rack. Nice looking rack. Grab a hold of these bad boys. Yeehaw! Ran it around the lake. You're not full of life anymore. I don't understand it. Well, let's take a boo. He did turn out to be a silver, so that's all right. Trophy rating 148. Score 685. It gave us 196 XP, so that's not too bad. Oh, and the hot sun is beaming out there, Riki says. Man, I tell you. And the posse is coming too. No one can escape. You're right, Muzzled. You're absolutely right. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, let's see here. We'll try and see if there's anything else around this lake. We'll move this direction, toss a few calls, and see what we can get. Legend says they need to add more polar bears on White Rhine Ridge on the Classic. And well, he's not seeing any tonight, but could just be you killed them all, bud. You know, I'm just saying. That's where we're heading over there, guys. We're going to head to that ridge. There's a need zone up there, and right there is where I saw the bucks last night. There's a doe there now. There was a whitetail and a blacktail, and then there was another blacktail, and then another blacktail. It was just something else. But we'll go see what we can find. We'll just check some of these tracks, just in case we find ourselves something worth following. Could go back and check that other buck, perhaps. Oh, footprints of these guys. 67. A little smaller, not quite what we're looking for, but we might get it called in. We'll definitely take it. I kind of want to go back up. I kind of want to go follow those other tracks. That was... What is the max weight on a whitetail? Does anyone happen to know offhand? I believe it's 80-something kilograms. And that one was 83 or 85, I believe. I'd like to see... Oh, BC hot. Out of Mrs. Beard's laying it down something there. It does get hot here, but honestly, honey, it's nothing like what goes on down there in Australia. You can't take on that one, I'll tell you. Michigan's been a mess. Michigan weirdos, Cell Shot Games. Mason there, very upstanding member of our community and who's always here in the live streams. He is from Michigan. That might be kind of an interesting get-together. The two of you, man. Holy. So Henry has found a game that I might like. What would that game be, my friend? I'm always interested in finding new games. Muzzle said 2 level for Ruby stuck in her head. It's been 1 month since I've been on that map. Well, it should have repopulated. Chris says he looked at the Patreon. Probably can't convince his parents for a 6-month, but anyways, I can donate upright with it. Oh, well, hey, you know what, my friend? Thank you so much, and it, of course, is much appreciated, but don't go getting yourself in trouble. That's not going to make the beard very happy. Who is barking? These does, man. Get out of here, you doe. You're ruining my mojo. So, we will take a look and see if this area is going to be even close to as good as it was for us yesterday. However, that was right at the end of the day. I kind of want to hunt this area pretty hard, but we might be here at the wrong time. It is 10 past 11, so we'll work our way through, and maybe on the way back we'll see something. I'm just making sure nothing's coming in behind us, because we are tooting our horn, and it has been known to happen from time to time. Oh my goodness, Muzzle says that West Virginia just got over some snow. Oh man, that just seems bizarre. Yeah, we don't get a lot of snow here in Canada, believe it or not. Not in Vancouver, where I live. Go to the East Coast or Central Canada, and that's a completely different ball game. Not something, not where you want to be in the winter. Not if you like warm weather. But I know some of you might disagree with that. I know that for a fact, Mr. Wreckage has offered many a times to change locations with me. And hey, I think I might take you up on that if it doesn't start warming up out here. But it's been reasonably mild the last few days, so we'll see how it goes. This is the area that we hunt, in case any of you who are new here are wondering. This is the type of landscape and climate that I hunt in. Not actually Leighton Lakes, but here on the west coast of North America. It's just gorgeous. They do have an anti-posse call or spray. It's called my boomstick. Yes, that's right. It's a very easy to apply application. You simply make sure that it is locating the source of your posse's problem, and you press the applicator, aka trigger of death, and it often works. Sometimes not so well as others. We started off a little rough with this old girl right here. A little disappointed with that. Like I said, I just started using my 30-30, and I was pretty happy with it initially. We got a Whitetail just going for a boogie. Let's see if we can get him to come on back. It's just a little guy. Well, I shouldn't say little. 2 has a chance at gold, so we will see. Ha ha ha. There you go. See, I told you, Rec is agreeing. Take me away anytime he's telling me to do. I don't know what to say, but Chris Mullen says he lives in New Brunswick. So, yeah, quite a bit of snow, I guess, my friend. Well, you guys get the weather over there. I mean, a lot different than what we get here. I could go ahead and pump out of this thing right now with the little one, the 30-30. Waiting Zone has just subscribed and rolled in on the subscription, Harley. Thank you, my friend, for joining the channel, and welcome to the stream here today. I hope you enjoy it. We're having lots of fun. So far, a couple kills, but botched one shot, and that wasn't the best. The other one was just a doe to make sure we had our harvest up, and then a doe that I thought was a buck. These trees, man, sometimes they get in your way, and they make you think things are happening that aren't. Okay, so I didn't see that buck break and come back, but I don't want to spook this area. We're going to take our time moving up and through it. We're going to get up to this clearing a little bit, and then we'll see about calling it in. So Dave says that there's lots of rain where you are. Some streets have even been flooding. Sorry, Dave. Whereabouts are you, my man? Because that's just crazy, and the game has decided it doesn't want me to have hands. Let's just get our hands back out. There we go. Everything's looking pretty good here, though. If we're able, and the wind is cooperating with us, we'll try and get that buck in, take it with the bow. And while we're doing that, get everything else to come on in. Holy, did it cycle back and I didn't see it? We got the does up top. Bucks to the left of me, does up to the right. I won't sing ever again. I apologize. You know, this voice isn't made for singing. Oh my goodness. Muzzle's laughing too much. There should be no laughing, Muzzle. This is not, we are not here to entertain. We are here for a very serious matter. We are here to procure a diamond. Man, I guess I didn't tell you guys. I know Mrs. Beard just walked away from the tablet she was on. I lost her diamond ring. No, I'm just kidding. Could you imagine? I wouldn't be on my computer. She'd have sold it for a new diamond. And we'll just let that dough gradually go. Dave, I am only level 44. We didn't bring this to the channel until a couple of months back, and it took me about a month to really start moving in it because of all the series. I was trying to get to a point that I could focus the channel on this game. This genre is my... Oh, it's what I love. I'm a hunter. It's what I do 3 months out of the year. I want to do it more. You know, and you just, I can't get enough of it. So when I found this game, it had to be. So of course we are after the XP. It is something, what was that, the doe that came down? I can see it right there. It is a doe. We are after the XP. We spent a lot of time. Mugiwara, thank you very much for your subscription. Writing in on the subscription, Harley. Welcome to the channel and welcome to the stream. But as I was saying, yes, we have spent a lot of time and more research than anything else. Zaggy DK, for those of you that don't know him, fantastic individual, by far one of the best hunters out there, along with his good friend and my friend Flinter the Hunter, have really helped me a whole lot since I started. If you too are just getting started, my friends, go and check out their tips and tricks videos. They've got lots of content that get people moving in this game and give you lots of locations, loadouts, all kinds of stuff, and it's just been great. That was my hunting song. It will never be repeated again. It's a good thing it's not being recorded for people to see in the future. Holy, that would be embarrassing. But we'll see if we can get these to come back. That's where the buck went, up and over that hill. We shouldn't have an issue with him, but he looked like he was on a mission, cruising. So, we'll just kind of camp out here a moment. And have a little chit-chat. Yes, and so my friends, if you are new to the channel, we do also have a Discord. If you are a fan of this game, the genre, or just anything simulation, really, for that matter, you should come and join and make some new friends. We have great guys and gals. We do all sorts of things. Steam key giveaways we have going right now. And how come, well, you're getting the sniff. That's why you guys don't want to come in, because of me. And that was not my scent eliminator. So let's just go ahead and grab it. I keep doing that. It just gives me the gears. And there's a buck right there. Let's, I don't want to spook the area out. Let's call him back around. We're going to take him with the bow. He's got a nice looking rack on him. That is that whitetail, I believe. Okay, we're going to try and get a shot here. 20 yards, we're zeroed. And if he will stop, we will shoot. Oh, come on. Don't turn right into me. I would rather not take the heart shot, but here goes. Pardon? We were at 20 meters. The wind should not have affected me. If there's one thing that I'm normally very handy with is my bow and my big boomstick. And I don't even believe we hit him. Not by the looks of the reaction. He was about 20, maybe about 25 meters. So that wasn't good. Let's see. I don't see anything here. Let's see if we can... no, there is no blood. This was him right here, I believe. He was a good 85 kilograms. That is very disappointing. Okay, well, we'll go and get him. He's not getting away. That was terrible. Wow, man. Kelly Cat, welcome to the stream, my friend. My dear, I should say. For those of you that don't know, Kelly Cat has been one of the longest time members of Kaplow Entertainment. This is, in fact, my daughter. Very aspiring young gamer. She's got a talent at games, and you may just see a channel come from her very soon. And she plays a lot of games that a lot of the younger viewers would like. Roblox and Minecraft, oh my. And she has just been a pillar in my life, as you can imagine. But thank you for joining me, Kelly. Welcome, welcome. I can't believe we just missed that. We're not off to a great start here. That is just not normally the way of it. And for those of you that are new, I promise that's not normally the way of it. Most of our long-term members will tell you that that's just not what happens. Bad Beat 1010. Oh, I like that name. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for your subscription as he comes riding in on that old subscription Harley there. Man alive. I can't believe that just happened. And we need to locate these tracks and see whereabouts that went. We saw it run off this way. Yeah, I don't know what that was doing. We're going to just move up into these trees. I don't need to go back and actually fully track it yet, because I know it came this way. I saw it run off. And there is a kind of a, it's not really a clearing, but you can see over here. I can't believe that just happened. I'm all kabustled. Fussing. But that, could have to do with that lousy shot I made earlier. You know, you want to do well when you're live streaming, but it doesn't always happen. I'm totally not going to record my hunting song. I definitely won't share it. Oh, well, thank you for definitely telling the truth on that one. I definitely appreciate that, Muscle. Yes, Nico, I know the wind grabbed a hold of it. It must have been blowing pretty hard. And that is the risk I run by using the zeroing perk and not actually using the windage. I really do want to use that windage more, but the zeroing is just, I find it the most beneficial perk there is. So, yeah, the wind grabbed a hold of it. It must have been a little over 25 meters. I didn't actually get a line on it, a scope on it to find out. So that could have been the case, but what can you do? I would love to do a father and daughter hunt. You know, way back in the day, we used to play Minecraft together. In fact, that's how this channel started. Yep, the Beard played Minecraft, and I never played it before that. I called myself the Bearded Noob. That's right. You want a good laugh? Go back and watch some of those videos. Don't really do it. It was a completely different age. I don't know. I got no excuse. The sun was in my eyes. I don't know. But I had a blast playing that with Callie and Little Jax, my son. We just had a great time together. We were always up to some antics. There was always something going on. And we made some great creations. There's a doe right there. Actually, I'd rather scare that doe away. Make sure there's no buck with it, though. Come on, man. I haven't even sprayed. Why aren't you running for the hills? The buck, I believe, should be over this way. I can see his tracks in the distance. And so I'd rather be on this tree line here, where we can see a little better and see what's going on. Okay, Dave. Well, hey, if you make it on when you get home, we'll see you then. If not, we will see you next time. It's every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, my friend. You were a whole lot of fun to hang out with, bud. I hope to see you again. And what was Udemy saying? What did I miss? I am so sorry. The zeroing perk, yes. Gotta agree with me. Best perk. Wreckage agrees as well. You're right, Uname. It just, I want that windage, but you know, maybe if I had it just to go and do the bow hunts, I just don't see it as, you know, then you're always down that perk. But I know it definitely does help an awful lot. Okay, here they come. Here they come now. Don't you run me over. Oh my God, you're right here. You're going to spook. God, dive. Oh, this is becoming comical today. Borderline frustrating. I just can't believe this is going this way. You know, we're going to rename this to Comical Hunt, because that's what's happening. We're not being very strategic. We're turning the wrong way. Okay, does, off you go, because I'm going after that buck. Was that the same buck? It was, in fact. I can see the tracks. He's going to run for a good 50 to 100 odd meters at least, maybe further. I don't see him going this way. Okay, I'm going to assume that he is down here. I can see all the does frolicking away. and I want them away from me, those bloody does. But they come in with the bucks, and there's no way around it. There is nothing wrong with Minecraft whatsoever, my friend. I am a Minecraftian. I did play it. I shouldn't say that I hadn't played it. I misrepresented myself there. I did not play the Minecraft. I played Minecraft Vanilla. I had not played modded, and that's why I called myself the Bearded Noob. I hadn't played modded, and modded is a different beast altogether. It is difficult. It is challenging, and I find it quite fun. And I don't see the tracks here now, and that means I need to go back. Oh, what do we got? And I hit the wrong ones. Okay, so it looks like a lot of them have gone down there. We're going to hit this ridge and move out and just see what we can find over this top end here. I don't want to shoot all these does or we would have tons of kills right now. It's a buck hunt. It's a buck hunt. Udamace Gaming started with Minecraft. I am a Minecraft fan and I will defend it to my last breath. I had a whole lot of fun with it. I'm just a little embarrassed at some of my early videos is all. I certainly did not mean to smash on the game that I have spent so many hours in with my kids and some friends alike too. I had a lot of friends that played it in my old Discord communities. I don't see... We're going to start clicking on some of these and seeing if these were the buck. I can't believe it. I just can't believe I did that. I know where the buck's tracks were. We're going to run back to it. My goodness. That actually happened. Go, doe. Run away. Run away. I said run. Okay, so it was back here. It came up on me behind this tree. I believe it'll be these right there. Because that's a good size. 85 kilograms, I do believe. So we will bring him back in then. And that is what is going to happen. I did not expect him to come behind me because I had not used any spray. I thought he was off in that distance. But it just goes to show, you just got to be ready for things to happen here. But that's all right. All right, Wreckage, no problem, buddy. Hopefully we'll see you here throughout the stream at some point. But guess real life take priority. And we'll see. That's just that doe right there. We just want the does to leave us alone and to take off. But you will always call the does in. That's the thing. Okay, so he is in fact taken off this way. And we're going to try... Oh, did he go down here too? Yes, I see all you does. I saw you a mile away. I just really don't care about you does. Trying to figure out if he went over that way, I want to get down towards the lake to get the wind going with me. And then we're going to change our hunting style here. We're going to go back to the old tried, tested, and true. Although this often works for me, it's just today, not so much. Let's argue the Hunter Classic is better than the Call of the Wild. Minute Dawn, welcome to the stream, my friend. That is fantastic. Stirring the pot. I love it. I love it. Well, you know, there is definitely supporters of both games. I myself am a little bit more inclined to... I'm drawn more to the Hunter Call of the Wild because of the graphics, but Hunter Classic just has so much bloody content. It's fantastic. Okay, so thought I heard some hoof prints there. We're going to set up right over here and get this buck to come back into us. And perhaps we just take him with the 30-30 instead of getting greedy and bringing him in too close for a bow shot. We're going to make use of these trees right here. And we shouldn't have an issue with it. Okay, we'll hook around here like so. It's partly my fault where, you know, when you're in a live stream, it's hard to keep eyes on this and keep your hunt going and everybody else too. But we'll have to see how she goes. Okay, so what have we got? So anyway, I played more miles in Minecraft than other. I started a beta. Says Weirdos. Very nice, Weirdos. Minecraft is just, yeah, I had a great time with it. So, yeah, see, you sold me on watching some of your old videos. No, Weirdos, don't do it, man. It was a different point in my life. I don't know what to say. Okay, so let's just get a little spray going in case something does come up behind us. We'll keep our eyes on us all the way around here. But there you go. So, yes, Minute Dawn, thank you for joining us here. As you can see, we are in the throes of our hunt for our diamond. It wasn't a diamond we just saw, but we're going to take it out anyways real quick because, if you kill them, there's a chance they'll come back as another diamond. It's a diamond potential, perhaps, and here he comes here now. We'll see if we can get him to turn, because I really do want to take him with the bow. Here, let's just get an exact range, and if he runs, I'm going to shoot him with a... Okay, he is at 18. That hardly seems right. Okay, buddy, let's get you to turn a little. It's a bit of a bad shot there. I'd like him to turn. If I pull my collar out, he's going to turn right when I pull it out. And he's just a little past, and we can get that. Once again with the wind. God damn it. Okay, so the wind is not helping me today. Let's see if we can get him with the 30-30 on the run. We are zone 0 to 100. I'm going to have to get that windage perk because it's just not working for me otherwise. Okay. I give up with the bow. Normally the bow is my most accurate, most tried to and tested, but today that's 2 shots that have missed due to windage, and we do not use the windage perk. So he went off this way here. We can see where he's run. I can see him right there. We're going to see if it's a bit of a shot with 30-30, 120. We'll maybe try and take it. If we can get him to stop, keep eyes on him. We should be able to. We should, at any rate. I know I missed a couple comments there, and I do apologize. I just don't want to lose sight of this thing. Okay, so he's stopped. He's going to come in. We'll get him a little closer, and we'll chat a little more here. Is it easy on PC to crouch run? It is, in fact, bad beat. You just got to have something you put to your mouth, like so, and then you jump off you go. It's quite easy to do. Well down to dull sheep, and then got mauled by a polar. Oh, that's not good, my man. Muzzle says I'm going to watch the old videos. I'm going to share them to the world. Don't do it. Eyes on the prize, Jaxie. I know muzzled or weirdos. I apologize. It's just I do these streams because I love to hang out. But he is nervous. He doesn't look like he's going to come too much closer. So we'll get a little closer to him, and we'll just try and drop him with the old 30-30 and see how it works. Normally for whitetail, I use my 270, but we did not bring the 270 because there's just more integrity options with the 30-30. But I'll show you here with the lever action scope, you can get 100, 150, and I really don't like shooting over 100 with it, as I find it loses a lot of its punch, a lot of its pizzazz, if you catch my drift. So 142 out. I would love it if you would come just if you would just turn for me, my man. Just pre-Zed. Lord, come on, don't make me start laying it on you here thick, because it's gonna happen. Ha ha ha. Oh, muzzled sometimes, it's okay being evil. And here he comes. All right. So he's nervous. He's at 75. We'll take him 0 to 100. And we'll see. He's right in behind these trees here. He moved again. Oh, goodness. He's going to come close, and I'm in the open. Let's get our sight on. Did he break? No way he smelt us. We're not close enough. Oh, there he is. Oh, well, I hate to take him like this, but, that should be that. Ooh, that's a very dignified pose. All right, he's down. We'll go see what we got here. Nothing else running. Nothing else breaking for the hills. We are going to head back up that way and into those hills just a little bit. Speaking of the hills. Oh, yeah, had to aim for the liver with that shot and then the wind. You're right, and I probably should have. I was just getting greedy with the bow, man. Just doing what I can, but there we go. So, nice risers. We'll probably get a gold out of this guy. Oh, we only got a silver. That's unfortunate. He only came in at 80.76, but we did, in fact, hit the spine with a trophy rating of 116, and all of our bonuses up. Gave us a 773 score, 202 XP. Nothing to write home about, but hey, we'll take it. At least we got a buck under our belt this stream thus far. Okay, we're pretty pink. We want to head up over to this way here. We're hoping to get up to that need zone. It is a little later in the day that they were there, but it is still kind of a hot spot. So we'll see what happens. Thank you, Muzzle. Thank you, Weirdos. It's much appreciated. That's what we like to see and what we normally see. I like to think I'm normally a pretty decent shot, but, you know, earlier on there, well, if you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at other than everybody else? I mean, hey, that's just how it goes. Okay. Yeah, normally the bow is my thing. And even with the wind, I can normally compensate, but it just wasn't happening there. We'll probably bring it back out again, because I'm not done with it. It's my baby. I have a feeling that Mrs. Beard is about to join us again. I heard her creeping past there. Might have heard a little snicker. She likes to stir the pot. Oh, what are we doing a farm sim? Asks Hendry. Well, you know, it's kind of got away on us, my friend, and I do apologize. I really wanted to do that. That was something that just sounded like a whole lot of fun, but I don't know right now. There is so much going on. I just can't safely say, my man. I don't want to make a promise that I cannot keep. So sooner rather than later would sure be nice. And of course, it's not going to let me check it. It's probably a female, but we wouldn't be shy of taking a coyote. We do have our 30-30, and that's one of the reasons why we bring it here on this map, which is pretty good. And Collateral Hits wants to do some farm sim as well. I know, my friends, I really would like to do that, and we'll have to make that happen. I mean, all we got to do is just start a game up and play, really. And the weekends are pretty fantastic for that for me. I got all kinds of time on the weekends. This time of day, during the week, obviously is a little hard because we're streaming, and we got does barking at us. There they go. Really don't care for the does, but you always got to check in case it's a buck, because you never know. So off we go here. Yes, and that reminds me of another series we started, got put on hold, and we'll have to revisit at some point. Farmer's Dynasty. Whole lot of fun. If you guys haven't checked that game out, I would highly recommend it. What is that I just saw up on the ridge? This is a doe right in front of me that I can see. It's right there. But I just saw something working that ridge line. Okay, it looks like we're going to have all kinds of things come in on us here. This isn't a bad spot to maybe get a look at what's around us at the moment. If that buck that came in was not the same buck, that means there's another one out there that we need to find. And we'll see if we can. Well, hello, Mrs. Beard, and welcome back to the stream. Of course, you know you are always welcome here, much like the rest of my friends, but I've got to make her feel special. She is the missus. And so, someday, perhaps, we'll get a gun in her hand and take her out. Although she doesn't like to come out hunting with us either. Typically, I head off with the boys, and it becomes a great big old hunt. That's moving too fast to be a buck. They're not that enthusiastic. They're a little more cautious these days, it seems. And we are out of the purple, so we shouldn't have a problem getting the bucks to poke their head up. We can see if there's anything worth taking down. I don't feel like shooting shooting anything that has a chance to be gold or higher is kind of where my head's at. Bill would have you do it. You did fool him once after all. There you go. And coyotes are a great way to make money, my friends, if you are just getting started and you need cash. That's really one of the best ways, is to grab yourself the jackrabbit collar, because it's an early level collar. You can get it early game. Take that head out, sit back, call them in, and watch the money roll. See, I can hear them all, but, you know, we'll just let these ones kind of wander around here. Let's make sure there's nothing coming in behind us. Oh, don't you run into me. Yeah. Yeah. Abusive posse here. We got an abusive posse. Let's see. I don't see anything back here, but we have to look. I want to scare these ones off before a buck comes in. I I'd rather not shoot them if I don't have to. There's another something else up on the ridgeline there. It's another doe. And I don't see any more. Is that all we got here? It's an old doe party by the looks of things. Okay, Collateral's got to go take a shower, then get to bed so we can get up early for work in the morning. Collateral, thanks for coming and hanging out, my man. Very much appreciated once again for that music. I just absolutely love it in my intro. And guys, if you haven't checked him out, go show him some love on his YouTube channel. Collateral, if you're still here and you want to link your channel right now down below in the chat, I would implore you to do so, as he is extremely talented, and I just can't begin to say enough good things about him. Guys, please go and check him out. Tell him the beard sent you. I know, I'm gonna... You're right. Legend, at least it's not more moose. Man, or elk. Elk's almost a little insulting, you know, all those cows. Okay, well, we haven't had any bucks pop out here, so I'm starting to think that they're just not in this area. Because you would normally see one by now. They would normally poke out a little bit. I keep seeing them all the does pop out. But that's it. That one's coming in now. And I think we're going to head off and move up to our next location and check that area. Okay, off we go. Now watch for anything breaking. You don't need to bark at me, just leave. There you go. Go along quietly, nothing to see here. Find one like Zaggy did. My wife hates me. Yes, just, would you like a bigger towel to rub that in my face? No, it really doesn't affect me. In all honesty, I'm just having fun with it. I was so extremely excited for Zaggy today. I hooted with joy. I cheered when I saw him spot that, because I knew it was going down. He had his big old pistol with him, the Rhino, and he dropped that thing in its tracks, man. It was great. And hopefully we too will come across something like that and go from there. Speaking of which, we are going to start watching tracks now. I wanted to check the area before I really got on the trail of something, but there just doesn't seem to be anything monstrous here right now. Maybe we killed them all last night. It's a good possibility. But that was not, in fact, on my map. That was on another map. There's a mating call coming in. So, you know, we could very well find a buck roaming around here. This is a great location, you know. We might try this area a bit, because now we've got this other tree line. So we'll move up ahead a little and see what we can find. And maybe we'll be good here. Oh, 1, 2, the posse's coming for you. 3, 4, better shoot your bow. Well, it almost rhymes, Muzzle, but thank you. That was awesome. Yes, my bow. But elk are beautiful, as Legend says, and you are right, Ledshin. Absolutely right. Hello, Earl Cutler. Oh, I almost said Cutler. Earl Clutter, welcome to the stream, my friend. Thank you for joining us here today. We are well underway and making things happen. We're moving and shaking, but all we're finding right now are does. So we're going to see what we can bring out of the bush right here. We've got a good spot. Well, maybe we'll move away from these rocks so we can actually see just a little better. It's over here where I'm hopeful. We had a buck run off in that direction. And I'm thinking it's not the one we just killed. It may not be it, so we'll have to find out. Toby Braun, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining me. I see you just got here. We are looking for a diamond. Right now we are, let me give you just a quick recap for those that have just joined us. We're over just southeast of South Lake. As you can see, we worked this area over. We got a buck over here. We got 2 bucks, in fact, and we've got a few does just to check on our, to make sure, I should say not to check, but to make sure that my harvests were still up. Because last night, I believe I thought we had lost them. We had an animal that just was, it refused to die. It just kept going at that 25% glitch. We were pretty sure it was glitched. So there we go. There is a buck right there. A Blacktail 3 easy, so you may get a gold out of it. Most likely a silver. And we'll see if anything else decides to come in here. This way would be a little hard to see, but we will see what we can see. Yes, yes. And other than that, it's been pretty eventful. You know, there's been so much happening, my friends. Excuse me as I hit my mouse unnecessarily. The channel has grown by leaps and bounds these days. It is in no small part to do with you guys. You guys are the reason why everything is happening as it is. But Mr. Zaggy DK has taken me under his wing and has been helping me with my channel, my videos, ideas and things to do with subscribers. He is an absolutely amazing man. I am thoroughly blessed to have met him. And I would really like to implore you, we're just going to drop this thing right here. I don't think we're going to wait for the bow. Nothing else is coming in. And it is already barking at us. So we'll zero at 50. And we'll wait for a good angle on it. That's not bad. And he should be down. Oh no, we did not in fact drop him. We'll give him another one just for sport then. I'm just not good with this 30-30. I was using the 243 and the 270 with my bow, and that was my setup when I went out to hunt deer. And it worked so well for me. And ever since I switched, I kind of roll the dice, you know. The 30-30, I really kind of want to go switch it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to give it the benefit of the doubt. We had the beta test, the hunt club that was up for a while there. And that was a whole lot of fun. And we had the lever actions, I believe it was the weekly. And, nailed it with that. Was doing great and thought I really liked it. But last night I missed a shot with it, and I've just missed a few here now. I'm not really digging it. Little Jax wants to see a diamond. Well, you can tell Little Jax that I am hunting for diamonds right now. And we haven't seen one yet. We haven't even got any potentials yet. But we are certainly looking, and we will do our best not to disappoint here. But if we keep botching shots, so I'm going to go after this and swap out my gear. And then we may just actually jump locations because we have purpled this area up quite a bit. And those were the spots I was really hopeful to come and look. And you can kind of see where we're at on that now. So pretty hard to, well, I mean, maybe there's still the chance you can find a diamond when everything is all painted purple. But really, is that what you want to do? Do you want to try and bring it in? They're going to be all nervous and not want to come and show you some love. Okay, we've lost the track here. Now, I haven't used, there it is right there. I haven't done the disturbed vegetation, which is the next one I'm going to unlock. It's very handy when you have to track something like this, when you have distances in between. It kind of connects the dots. Tells you so much about it. Tells you, what type of coat it has, so you can know if it's a rare or whatnot. He's just down up ahead here, so we did lose our quick kill bonus. So we're not going to get a whole lot off this thing, but it is what it is. Do what the Indians and French did at this one battle. Which one was it? Little Jack wants to see diamonds. They hid behind trees and rocks. Become one with the trees, Beard. And that is what I normally do. I am one with Mother Nature. Let's see if we can see your rack. That is actually a very pretty rack. It looks pretty good. Not the most dignified of poses, but nonetheless, we got a bronze out of him. We didn't get anything. Because I shot him twice, we lost our integrity. We won't dwell on that one, but yeah. We're going to go and do a swap out here. We are absolutely going to do that, and we're going to jump up to, actually, we'll maybe go walk this area. We'll walk up so the wind is working with us. I often go straight into the top in Norden and work down. We're going to go the other way this time and work our way through. And that should carry us towards the end of the stream. So let's change our loadout here, guys. And what are we going to do? Well, we're going to get rid of that. It's just not, I'm not feeling it today. We're going to grab our 270 Stradivarius. Not a lot of blacktail up here, but we might find some. And that's the loadout we're going to go with. The big boomstick 270 and the hawk edge. I could bring the 7mm, but I feel I'm pretty good with my Range Master, and we'll just go with that. So let's get the 30-30 off, the 357 off, and get our other ammo. There we go, and we are good to go. That's it. Let's just hook that up there, and and 270. Perfect. Ammo. Sight. And off we go. I've still got my other one on me, but that's fine. And now we're pretty much set for everything. We have a handle on it here, I should say. Let's change the time. Let's actually change the time to 9 in the morning. 9 is the magic time. That is when you get most of your kills. Okay, Weirdos is heading out. No problem, my friend. I hope I get the diamond too. Yeah, hey, if we don't, we don't. It's all about having a good time. It will eventually happen. You know, if I stop botching shots, this has not been my day. But thank you for joining us, my friend. And it was great seeing you, my man. Great to see you. Muzzled says she thinks it was the Battle of Fort Disqueen. Did I say that right? I can't spell it, lol, although I'm learning about it. Very nice. Well, let me know what you learn. I'm interested too. Okay, well, we're going to just get a little bit of ground, get down into here. I should have actually ran back with the wind first is what I should have done. So we had a better approach into this lovely hunting area. And it does get a little thick up here until we get down to the open area, which we're about to. Here it is. Normally I come from the other end there, but that's fantastic. Now this is a great spot, my friends. Lots of kills have dropped here. Many a golds have come out of here. And it's just fantastic. What I love about it is they're almost kind of bottlenecked. If you've got a line of people and you work up here, it's just great fun, man. Absolutely just great fun. Zaggy DK has joined us in the stream here today. Hello, my friend Zaggy. Welcome and thank you for joining. Ha! You know, you missed it in the beginning. I gave you all kinds of love, my man. But once again, you guys, if you have not, and I repeat, have not had a chance to go and check out Zaggy DK. He is largely my inspiration for all things I do here on this game. And lately, he has been helping me out to no end. That is where a lot of the improvements have come. The upgrades in their videos and just everything. I'm not even going to get into all of it right now, but all I can say is you would do me a great big favor if you would show him some love and support. Go and hit that like and subscribe button. Do it with 2 hands if you gotta. And make sure you check out his live streams. By far, the most fun I've had in a live stream, period. It was his live stream that I was watching when Mrs. Beer was watching, and she just absolutely thought it was the best, and all of a sudden, there she is. Yeah, we're not worried about the does. It's the bucks. Okay, this is a nice big clearing. Let's see if we can get anything to come say hi here while we chit-chat for a moment. Oh, maybe let's move up to our little bush. It's like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. Yeah, check it out, baby. There we go. Crouching beard, hidden bush. We'll see if we can get anything to come on over. Zaggy, as I mentioned at the beginning of our stream, a big congratulations to you, my friend. Had an absolutely amazing hunt this morning. His video is up, and I really don't want to have any spoilers and ruin it for you. But let's face it, you're going to see the thumbnail before you watch the video. He got his second diamond today. Very well deserved on a monster of a moose, and I'm telling you, this thing, it was reaching up to the sky. I don't know how he managed to get the racks in the picture. It was absolutely amazing. Good job, buddy. Absolutely pumped for you. Could not have happened to a nicer guy. Okay. How is it streaming with an active stream like this, Jaxie? It's awesome, Red. You were absolutely right. It is awesome. I found I've spent more time talking than I have paying attention to what I'm doing. You know, it hasn't been my best performance today, let me tell you, as far as shooting goes. But we've had a great time, man. My patch shooting is infectious. Wow, Udam, hey, that's just great. Thank you. You botch 2 shots and, you know, you start getting the gears. Oh, man. Okay, well, we've got a moose over here resting. We've got a 3, easy, 544. 545, I should say. And we'll maybe pop over there and take a crack at him. Just curious if there's anything else coming in here. Nothing has actually made an appearance yet, so maybe not a lot of the buck variety around. But let's go ahead and get our moose collar down onto here. It is on the bar. Good. Now, normally the way of it is 1 shot, 1 kill. Normally we're fantastic on here. Today's been a little different, though. It was something else. Oh, there you go, Led Shin. Congratulations. He got a puller over at Hunter the Classic. Yes, sir. Let's see. So he's camping out right there. Do we have anything else that we can maybe take a peek at? And I'd love to know, my friends, how many of you love hunting this side of the Northern Ridge up here in Norden. It is one of my favorite locations. We're not quite into it where I like to be yet, but I have got stuff out here before. Thanks a lot there, Mrs. Beard. Always a pleasure to have you backing me up in my corner. Oh, yeah. And we're going to actually go ahead as well while we're at this and throw on some moose scent instead of the eliminator. Just in case he catches a whiff or if there's anyone else around the corner from us here. Let's see. Can we see anything else at all other than that moose? And is he still there? He is still there. You can hear my dog in the background. He's a little upset. Mrs. Beard is out there sitting outside watching the stream rather than inside playing with her. Oh, Mrs. Beard, you're letting the pup down. What do we got? And, okay, so that is, he's calm, but he's on the move now. So let's just see if we can bring him over here. We'll move over to this tree line. Actually, we might try and get up to that one. No, we'll just crouch right here. It's probably good enough. Oh, I said crouch. Ha-ha! Just a crouch. Oh, yes. Una May missed a big whitetail that you'd ever missed. Well, that you'd ever seen. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. Those are definitely when you want it to count. I don't see anything else coming in. Just this moose. I don't want to spook off anything great and shoot the first thing that we see. Kind of goes against the whole idea of a diamond hunt. But we will try and get him to come on in. Here he is. He's calm. He's calm, cool, and collective. Henry, I like hunting in real life. Me too, my friend. Well, hello, Nikolai Torp. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Thank you for joining us here today. You are most very welcome to join us and enjoy yourself. We have just spotted this moose, and he is only 98 out. We actually have an okay shot. Well, he's going to go and move. He's going to come right in and make life easier on us. Is that the deal, buddy? We could maybe get a heart shot. Now, I am using the 338, and this is where Zaggy would say, oh, see, and that's why I didn't want to shoot right off the bat. He is 545 and 545. Okay, we'll maybe go for spine here if we can. Let's take this guy. And maybe we'll get a shot on this one as well if he stays up. No, he's ran down into the bush. So we'll go and pick him up and see what he scores. He is only level 3, but there is a gold potential there. Probably more like a silver, I would think. Oh, Zaggy is heading back to PUBG. Well, that's okay, my friend. Thank you so much for joining us, man. It is always a pleasure to have you here. Once again, thank you for all that you do for us and our community, me on my channel, and just hanging out in general. You guys should have seen the impromptu stream we did the other day. Hey, Beard, come play this. Next thing you know, I'm a stick man, bashing away at each other, and I could not stop laughing. It was probably one of the funniest moments I've had in a while. If you didn't see it, it's on Zaggy's channel over on Twitch. You should go check him out and hit him a follow. It was funny. It really, really was. All right, let's take a peek at you. Not a bad rack. Certainly not as good as what Zaggy had there today. Ooh, Toby Braun got a 220 moose yesterday, and it wasn't a diamond. Did you have all your bonuses up, my friend? We did get a silver out of it, just a 138. It gives a 783 score. That's okay. We will take it, of course. We'll definitely take it, but not what we're here for. Let's see if we can find anything else. We'll throw a few collars down. Here comes the fog. Not what I'm a fan of. Hi. What? Henry, last week you shot 2 monkeys. That to me just seems like, it seems bizarre. It's like you're monkeying around with me, bud. But, you know, it's because we don't have monkeys here. But I know you are over in South Africa, and of course you would have monkeys there. that I'm sure are quite troublesome and menacing. I've heard all kinds of stories about that. Okay. Oh, you had the wrong rifle. Leg Shin had the wrong rifle. Got an unpermitted kill on an Arctic fox. It's just not panning out there right now, my friend. But that's okay. It is what it is. Okay, well, nothing coming there. We look like we're pretty clear. I don't see anything in the distance yet. I just want to take a look down this ridge a little bit here. And this need zone... Let me just stand here for a second. Check. Is, in fact, a moose need zone, but not till 2100. So, there's that chance you might see one here, but I don't think so. Not today. Did I just see something run up behind there? I did not. I shot my first diamond after playing for about 2 weeks. I was so new I didn't realize how rare they were. Didn't even spot it and didn't know to be nervous and excited. Very nice, my friend. That is awesome, Bad Beat. That is actually very cool. I love to hear stories like that. Typically, I find with a lot of people, you get them when you least expect them. Do I really expect to get a diamond on our diamond hunt? Well, no. I try to do everything right. I try to be in the right places where I know to have big game and monsters. But the problem is you don't know what's back there when you get there. So really, when I get my diamond, it's probably just going to happen when I'm out and about. But, you know, the last, I'd say, week, I haven't had a lot of time to play outside of the live streams because we've been doing a lot of work on the channel and showing up in a lot of other live streams and supporting people in live streams and really just trying to be there for everybody who supports me as well. So we haven't had quite the luck I thought we would have, but, you know, haven't had the time to put it in. So that's why I was really pumped to come out here because, you know, much like the area we just came from, I've had a lot of success here, but I just haven't had that monster. Now, I'm kind of taking my time working this edge here. And when I say edge, I mean the edge of the ridge. Really, this is where I have most of my action, right up here, as you can see with all the need zones. But this was a good spot where we're rolling through right now, and I thought it was worth taking a little walk-see. We may go ahead and fast travel, because, okay, this is where I was looking for right here. Let's see. Oh, there's free XP. If anybody wants it, free XP. Question is there anything else around that glitch deer running in the spot? Oh my goodness. Oh, a man's muzzled Apollo replies to him saying, damn, talk about luck. Yes, you're right. Yes, okay, yep. Right, Henry, blue ball monkeys. Poor monkeys. They could be a riot. Lucky I did bow hunting when I first started playing Call of the Wild. Yes, I love the bow hunt, and normally it works real well for me. Didn't pan out in the beginning. This just has been a bit of a frustrating hunt for me. And Mrs. Beard, I would kindly ask you to go and check on your dog. I think she may have had an accident. What do we got? Nothing else down there. Also, you find a doe, you gotta check for the bucks. You know she'll be coming up here. That old doe down there is working her way up. I just want to see. Oh my goodness, really? You're just gonna come right up on me like that? Wow, you came in off that other caller. He was obviously walking along, saw me, spooked himself. I suppose we're going to have to take him out because he's causing trouble. That was kind of funny. He snuck up on me. Yeah. The air's getting a little thin here in my studio at the moment. Wow. Our puppy is fantastic, but yes, it's a little bit difficult. Oh, and Nico is a hunting guide. That is fantastic. Vermit Monkeys, he's also from South Africa. Well, you might just have to hook me up when I head on over there for a hunt here sometime. Take me out on a guide. I'd love my own personal guide. That would be great. Yes, Zaggy was, as Bad Beat was just saying here, Zaggy was on a whitetail hunt, and he was tracking, at the time, a gold whitetail. And so he was pretty pumped, and then he came across that. If you haven't seen it, he came across that thing It completely shocked him at the time. We might be able to get him just to step out a little here. Now that we're out of sight, it was nice of him to stop like that. We'll maybe take this guy if we have to in the heart. I prefer spine shots on moose. Oh yeah, it's a little lot better doing a spine, I find. 0 for 75, but it looks like a heart. Oh, hold still, please. So I might shoot you. And there he goes. Now, there was something that just bounced away there. I could have held my scope a little longer, I guess, to find out. Nothing else, though. We'll see if we find some tracks or if that was really just something small. Ha ha. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to have to sort out whatever the dog has done here because I can no longer breathe. It is getting very thick. Oh, my goodness. She is still a puppy and has accidents. Ha. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so not a bad-looking moose. Got a nice rack. We might get a gold out of this one. It was once again a silver. 3 can go either way. You know, a high 3 will give you a gold, but it's not too often. You can. It's Mrs. Beers just come in looking for the culprit. Can you smell that?
No, there's nothing.
It is. Whoo. Either that or my dog has eaten something wrong. Holy, if you've ever gotten an animal, you'll know the smell I'm talking about. That's what it smells like. As we're picking up our harvest here, it's been a little distracting. My goodness. Well, not even a gold yet here. We've had silvers. I don't know what to say here. Today has been a bit of a rough hunt. I think after this, you know, we'll take a break on the diamond hunts and we'll maybe get some regular hunts going where we're just out on a kill fest because quite often, for those I've talked to, that's about when it happens. That's about the time you unsuspectingly find your diamond in the rough. Pardon the pun. That's awesome. So Nico says to come on over, Beard. You're always welcome. Bring the kids and we will do a bit of warthog hunting or something. Well, the kids might enjoy that, but I would be more inclined to bring a buddy who will actually shoot a gun with me at my side than my wife who won't even gut it. And you know what I'm saying? She would definitely be great to bring with me on the trip, though. I would love to do that. I would love for them to see that part of the world. It is a dream for me. And I'm going to stop daydreaming because, like, really, that is a daydream. I have a friend who goes there once a year, and I've mentioned this before in previous streams. He goes there once a year with his dad, and he's tried to take me a couple times, and I just haven't been able to make it happen. Okay, so to like an area where there wasn't crops. I think I missed something there. The monkeys could have been moved. Oh, I see. Well, you know, you have to understand, Muzzle, that it's just like anything. Oftentimes, I mean, if there's a reason why they need to control a population, it's most likely to control sickness amongst them. Overpopulating damages the ecosystem. I'm assuming that's why, you know, they're shooting them. And I know it's like, hey, it's such a cute monkey. Well, you know, people say that about wolves too, and at points wolves have had to be called, and people say that about deer, and so I don't think any of it's his fault, and I certainly don't want anybody, you know, taking that stance. But I understand where you're coming from. They are pretty cute. Okay, well, I'm hoping maybe we should. No, we're not going to fast travel because you spook part of the area when you first jump in. And this is a pretty good spot, too. We're just not getting barked at or seeing a lot of tracks. So maybe try moving down a little. There's only a few spots here in the water where they seem to congregate first thing in the morning. Aside from that, it's still been a fun hunt, though. You know? As I've said before, I do this to hang out with you guys, and if you want to hang out a little more outside the streams, make sure you hit that Discord link. Come on in and let's go for a hunt. We'll have a great old time, and just like we did last night, and well, just about every night before that too. Okay. Nada. pretty quiet over here. We only have about 20 minutes left in the hunt, so we are going to move up to our fabled location. I started the ridge, did the area I like to do on that approach, and then I do like to come up here. Now, it's funny because I do often start at my tent, and I probably should, in fact, let's do that. I should have went there instead. Sometimes you let the map kind of zone in a wee bit. And the reason I have this tent here, hopefully I will be able to show you, my friends. I love this. I absolutely love this. When we head out, you head up, and just right away, this whole area. What's calling us right now? Well, I mean, how does a guy not shoot at a coyote? What was that at? I didn't even see what it was at there. 75. Just to cover some funds, we'll go ahead and drop this little bad boy. As I didn't see anything in the immediate vicinity, and it just gives us a chance to bring another kill to the stream. Oh, I know you're not upset, Muzzled. I just didn't want you to be upset. I know you were an animal lover. You have some incredible fur babies. She's actually shared them in our Discord before. And I'm not kidding, some really cute animals. And I still got to tell you, I love the name Kit Kat for a cat. I just think it's fantastic. I told the family about that. Oh, look at this. So we found a need zone. Huh. It was obviously feeding when we popped in. Just nothing fancy here, just a little level 2. But we did get a bronze out of it. The 1138 cash was the only reason I shot it. Not that we need cash. Cash is not an issue. I have heard of Langua Valley. Langua, I believe it is. Langua, right? But I think it might have been you that told me that before, Hendry. That's probably where I heard that from. Now, we have a choice here. We can go up the ridge to the lake and work our way down, or we can work around and pop up. Which way is the wind going? Well, let's see. There's nothing around here now. Let's head up. It gets a little thick, so I'm going to run for a minute unless we get a call. Just the path up is a little thick, but we don't want to run too close to the lake. So we'll do what we can. Oh, Nathaniel Hildenbrand is off and running. Okay, my friend, thank you. You stayed for a while. I thought you had left, my man. I appreciate it. Thank you. And we'll catch you later in Discord, Nate. Another one of our community members here who's been with me for quite some time since we more or less first started out. And, you know, we just have such a great crew. I really implore you guys, if you're a social type person, even if you don't want to chat, we have a lot of chatting in the typing chat, I should say. A lot of people chat and don't jump into the VoIP, but, if you want to come chat and hang out, make new friends, that's where you need to be, I'm telling you. It's just a great little hub of activity. And of course, guys, I mentioned this earlier, if you have not already, if you want the opportunity to win one of the free Steam keys that we are giving away for fishing the Barents Sea, all you gotta do is go check out the video, watch it, and follow the instructions. And of course, you're already partway there. Most of you that are here are in our Discord. So if you go and you do that, you're already partway there. All you gotta do is comment, I'm in, hit the like, and you're good to go. We're giving away 3 Steam keys, and I'm sure you've heard by now, but just in case you missed it, you have until the 6th. Okay, stop running, Beard. We're where we want to be. Now it starts to get good. This whole area has been good to me over the years. And by years, I mean months. Okay, so we'll go ahead and throw out our musical horn. This is where we get a whole lot of elk. Now we're probably going to want to preemptively change our ammo and dump the 600 grain on here. And just in case, so if we have to take anything down. And there you go, a herd of polar bears. There's something you don't hear every day. I wasn't aware the polar bears did in fact herd all that shit. But pretty cool nonetheless. Hoping to go for a nice hunt here tonight after I'm done. I want to put in a shift. Hello, Doe. Don't you know? You can start running anytime now. Thank you. They're certainly getting a lot more brazen than they used to be. They just stand there and check you out. What are you doing, they say. Who else likes Norden? That's the big question I want to put forth. Do you hunt here? If you have you got a rare from here? Because I can tell you this is where my rares have come from, and I know that a number of people in our community have got rares from here for a fact. And I'm just curious how many people are a fan of this area. Right now, I think I see. I do. It's a 2 minor. Just a femelle. The femelle. It is a femelle. We will not touch the femelle. Attaboy, Muzzle. You absolutely should. Come and say hi. We're always hanging around. We bounce between channels and, but we're always there. The main chat channel is probably your best bet. Pop in, say hi. We got some great peeps. As I'm sure you well know by now. Let's see here. Nothing over on the ridge. We're going to make sure. See, we can see pretty good here too, but there's not a lot to see. We got some moose resting, a cow. Not seeing too much else. These would have been most likely spooked if there was anything here. Okay, well. Round and round we go. Now there's one other spot where you sometimes see the elk. And I've seen them up in this tree line. Not too often, but I was a little shocked. And I got a big bull out of there, like big level 4, which was quite nice. You only hunt here for elk? Well, I'll tell you, I've got some big whitetails out of here. Not really blacktails, but big whitetails and big moose. One of my biggest moose came from this lake, actually. Which was pretty cool. Well, and Nico is from Queenstown. That is so cool. You know, I read a lot of books. I'm a reader, and I'll tell you, over the years, I have read a lot of books. One of my favorite, I don't know if we have any fads here in the house, or if I'm preaching to the choir, or if you all just really don't care. Wilbur Smith, great author, and most of his books are all based throughout South Africa. And oh my God, man, some of the best books I've read. Great read if you ever want to check it out. And, we can talk about that later if you're interested. Hit me in Discord and I'll give you my favorite book list. It's almost as long as my favorite movie list. Okay, so there's that bear. We're going to move up and over the ridge here. And hopefully we can find ourselves some nice elk. Oh. We have something right here. I just heard it. Where? You can hear it, right? Doesn't sound like... I don't know. All I hear is hoofbeats. What do we got, man? Let's get into a bush so we're not so visible. Let's see what this is. Apologize, you can probably hear my phone going off there. I forgot to turn the volume off on it. Let's see. What am I hearing? Oh, it's just a cow. Is that all that's here? That's the question. Trent Adam just rolled in on the big gold subscription, Harley. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for joining the channel, and welcome to the stream. We got all kinds of cows around up here, but we don't have what we're looking for. Don't you come close to me now. Off you go. Bye. Go. Go. Thank you. And for those of you that don't know, I have a sordid history with cows and does. They like to trample me to death or kick me in the face. So I take no chances, I take no risks. That's all there is to it. So we'll keep moving along here and see if we can find something. But that's pretty exciting. Nico's talking about, in Queensland where he works. He says he's not working as a guide at the moment, but he does have his guide license, and we'll be working as one soon. You know what, Nico? I would love it if you were doing that. If you could, get the odd pick and stuff out there, because hunting, man, hunting is a passion of mine, but to hunt in Africa would be a dream, my man. And I'm not a trophy hunter. I wouldn't be looking for a trophy. I'd want to eat everything I shoot. Absolutely. What do we got right here? That's that cow I believe we saw? Or are we looking at a bear? No, that's a cow. We haven't got any elk calling back yet. There's a bear. Crazy that he or she was on his hind legs at, I guess he wasn't that far away. Yeah, because see, I'm hitting the tree in the back. He's actually at 55, 60 odd. So he didn't smell me, but he obviously heard me. Old moose mating calls. You never know, there might be something around here. See what we can find. Oh. We just had a whitetail. Sounded like, well, it could be a blacktail, but most likely a whitetail barking at us. We'll see if we can pull that out of the bush. Get a look-see and see what we're dealing with. I don't know from which direction it was coming. I thought it was over here. But I didn't get any hash marks, which means it's close enough that it's looking at me. But hidden enough that I'm not seeing it, the dirty buggers. I tell you. Well, we'll see what we can find. Nope, there it is there. And it is a doe. Are you by your lonesome doe? Let's just see. Are you by your lonesome doe? I am curious. Tango, what's happening, my man? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Tango here and myself went out for a hunt last night along with Melon Popper and Mr. Mason, who was with us earlier in the stream. And it was a blast. We had a really good time. So I went up to the same area there today, Tango, and I got a couple bucks, but didn't get what I was looking for. Okay, off you go. Off you go. I don't see anything else. I think that you were lonesome. There's a buck right there. It is a 2-miner whitetail. We're going to hit that with the 270. Oh, he's just below that ridge. Okay, we're going to need to get some spray going here. He's trying to circle around us to get a sniff. And they do this all the bloody time, these things. So we will actually throw on our whitetail scent. And here comes the does. Here's our posse. There you go. All right. Yes, Nico, I would love it if you would post some of your hunting pics, my man. I love hearing about it, seeing about it. I love everything hunting, if you haven't gathered that by now. Welcome to my world. And that's just the way of it. So I'd love to see what you got, man. You got some nice pics of diamonds and golds. And, I don't even care what it is, as long as it's got a nice rack on it. And if it's got to be a female, it better be a piebald or an albino. Okay, well, let's see if we can get him to come back over the ridge. And we'll take him with the 270 because it is a whitetail buck, so it's ethical. We'll get full integrity on it, and we'll be loving life. Oh, now Kit Kat is showing up too, muzzle. That's because I'm using my elk collar. Let's just throw it down again. Your cat's loving life. Your cat's absolutely loving me. I know it. I know it. Mason's cat last night was doing the same thing when we were using the elk collar. I thought, there's got to be something going on here. Okay, my friend Nico, thank you so much, my man. You are a trooper. You hung out for it. Here we go. There's a moose up. That's not what we're looking for. But come on down anyways, Mr. Moose. And I'll catch you later in in what Discord. Oh, Nico is Melon Popper. You know, you had to use multiple different names. You can't keep the same name. You're trying to confuse an old boy. I see how it is. So I'll remember that now. There you go. Because it was Melon Popper, myself, Tango, and Mason all last night. Had just a fantastic hunt. Killing all kinds of stuff. Okay. He's not coming up over this ridge. We might have to go and get him. He's not beeping at me, honking at me. He ain't doing nothing. And I want to shoot him. He is only a level 2, but you can get a gold out of a level 2 whitetail. We're going to just work our way over. He may have skirted around us a little bit here, but I didn't see him. I was keeping an eye over there in the distance. Is that a whitetail feed zone? No, it's a moose. So... just going to listen here as we go. Muzzle says, attack of the posse. Those few does before we're spies. Absolutely. And big yeah bad from Tango. It was fun. Here it is right here. We're going to see about dropping that. If we get a better shot. There he is. Oh, I could so easily pop you. But we're not. We're not here to shoot the does. It's all about the blue today. And hey, look, this guy's in blue. Let's go pick him up real quick here. Let's get a look at your rack. Oh, it doesn't look too bad. Nice risers. That looks pretty good for a whitetail. In fact, these are real nice risers. Just give it a little picture. It's not probably going to be anything too spectacular. And let's just give it a little off the side there. And we'll go ahead and pick that up. We did get a gold. Our only gold of the hunt here today, unfortunately. But nonetheless, a gold at 875. That gave us, well, it was a trophy rate of 159, but it gave us 231 XP. Not bad. We did actually hit the lower neck what we were shooting for. No problem, Hendry. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Don't yell at me with those caps. My eyes are hurting. You're fine, buddy. No worries. We'll catch you later, man, and we'll see you in Discord. Have a fantastic evening, or I guess early morning, because it's gotta be early morning for you right now. Oh, like 4-ish in the morning for you, Hendry? Okay, have a fantastic evening and a fantastic night. Okay, we'll move out of this purple now and see about bringing in an elk or something that we can shoot here before the end. That wasn't a bad way to tie things up, though. Finishing off with a gold might just be the way of it, my friends. As we only have 4 minutes left to go, you know, we weren't successful today, but I want to thank you all for coming and hanging out and making this really enjoyable for me. You guys are just absolutely great. This is the reason I do it. And really, you know, I can put anything on that live stream for a name. It's just an excuse to hang out with you guys. So this will be the last of the Diamond series for a little bit. At least for, you know, we're going to give it a break maybe till next week. There's a couple other things I want to do, and I want to go and poke around Medved and see what we can find there and maybe get some kills. And really just start getting a little bit more of a run over there. I've got lots of experience on Medved. I just haven't been doing it lately. So if you guys want to join me and see that, keep your eyes peeled. Don't forget to hit that like button for me. Do it with 2 hands if you gotta. And if you are new to the stream, watching this at a later date, it is much appreciated if you would also smack that subscribe button with 2 hands. And come on into the Discord. Thank you, my friends. I'm the Beard. And I'm out of here. See you next time. Ooh, I hit that transition with 2 hands.